Hi, my Earth Soul family. It's Janae. Janae Nay. I want to say on the chat. It's not a chat, but every time I do this, I want to say on the chat. Then I'm like on the channel. I don't like that. I got to figure out a better intro. Y'all give me some ideas. Help me out. But listen, let me get back on track. I really wanted to stop by today. I'm running behind. There's been a lot going on today. You can see I'm back in the car. I really liked the aesthetic, so we're gonna stick with that. Besides my other location that I'm getting set up, so work with me. Work with me. Um, I clearly got a lot going on. My hair's soaking wet. All that glitter from Halloween, it just would not come out. It was a mess. So I'm a girl at the salon. Shout out to you, Faith. uh, we had to just scrub it out, and it was a lot, but we won't go into that. We won't go into the turmoil. But I wanted to come in with a message today. Again, we're still in the Scorpio heaviness, Eeyore season. And a lot of my people and my girls were going through again. But, we're just kind of all talking and talking about what we got going on and what's happening. And everybody was just like, I just feel blah. Like my head is cloudy and I don't know what I'm doing, or this is happening, like that is happening. And I told him, I said, I gotta refocus on you. You gotta figure out how to refocus that energy on you in the best way. And a lot of what all of us are realizing is the fog is a lot of us are being called or told or feel we're supposed to be doing something and not doing it, or running from it, or not listening. And it's not going to stop. What's for you is for you. And that message just hit me today. I was like, oh yeah, we can run, we can hide, we can not listen, we can, what's for you is for you. There's no running from that. If it's destined, if it's called and you feel it in your gut, you feel it in your everything, you already know what the deal is. What's for you is for you. Nobody and nothing can take it away. That's our message today. So many times we doubt ourselves, and we will put, I'm guilty. Let me go ahead and just say I'm guilty. We will put the needs of others above our own. We will believe in other people before we believe in ourselves. We will we will go above and beyond for others and their situations and their dreams and their whatever. We will encourage other people. We will pour into them. We will help them invest in it, whatever it may be. We are givers. Urso family, if you are following me and what I say resonates with you, then you already know you're a giver. You're a giver. You always just want to make things better. You want to pour into people. You want to do for people. But we don't do that for ourselves. I thought about how many times that I believed in other people. I spoke life into other people. I encouraged other people. And I didn't do it to myself. And then I got a word, so to speak. And it was so funny. Because what I was doing at the time, but we won't go into that. And what came up was, you are capable of achieving your dreams. And I thought of how many times I said that to other people, or encouraged them to do something, or take an avenue they were afraid to take. And I was like, do you not see your worth? Do you not see how great you are, how magnificent you are? Do you not see your skill and your process? Do you not see, pour into you, do it. I'm encouraged, and did not do that for myself, did not give that to myself. And I was like, what is wrong with me? What is wrong? That I can see the best of others, and I can see this, grandiose depiction of other people, but I can't put that same foresight towards who is supposed to be my greatest inspiration. me. How many of us are guilty? Because I know you are, because you're listening to me right now. You know you are. Our soul family. Because remember, like I always say, I'm not talking at you. I'm talking to you because I'm talking to myself. And these are all things that I've gone through and that I constantly have to remind myself. Journey to self-love is not a one-day journey, a one-year journey. It's not a completion journey. It is a constant moving forward, having to go back and recognize things when you get caught up. It's a constant journey. And what you have already learned and you feel like you mastered, there's always something else to learn. Always. So I'm talking to myself here. I'm talking to myself. Just like I'm talking to you. I'm reminding myself. Pouring to you. Don't you see your magnificence? You can see everybody else's. Do you not see your capabilities? Do you not see? Why do you accept this? Why do you put up with this? Why do you do this? Do you not see your magnificence, your divinity? I gotta check myself too, people. I go back and listen to my videos to remind myself. And I go, girl, I talk to myself, through myself. I'm like, girl, sure enough, sure enough. I hope y'all talk to me the same way, because that's how I'm talking to y'all. We gotta do better. We gotta do better. And it's okay to love other people. That's the part of this self-love journey. But if you aren't being the best example, and it's so funny how that just came to my next one. Be the change you want to see in the world. By being the change, you are loving yourself, actively taking these steps, putting these things forward. You are being the example by showing other people how to treat you, by treating yourself that way. And then people are going to see a light in you. They're going to see a change, and they're going to say, hey, Earth Cell family. Hi, hey, soul family. What you got going on? Why you look so different? Why you feel so different? Why you glowing different? Why? I'm feeling something on you. What you got going on? People want what you got, and that's light. That's knowledge. That's power. That's foresight. Because you have finally put yourself first. And when you put yourself, what can we do? We can pour from overflow. The world isn't filling you up. Material isn't filling you up. A paycheck, your job, your kids, your husband, the nothingness. Whatever it may be, even if you don't have nothing, then you're not walking around with an empty cup, damaging other people. Because if you got an empty cup, I'm pretty sure, and I'm never going to say it 100% because I don't think it's ever fair to say that. There's always a few anomalies in the group. Hello, melanated anomaly. There's a few of us in here that just, there's some levels we won't go to. So I'm going to say for you 99%ers, if you have an empty cup, you are pouring out emptiness. You are pouring out pain and hurt because your cup is empty. You are thirsty. So you don't have anything to nourish anybody. You can't nourish yourself. So what are you pouring out? Depression, sadness, anxiety, hurt, pain, envy, whatever is low vibrational. You're pouring that out because you got a lot of that. Cup's empty. Remember, I'm not talking at you. I'm talking to you. I'm talking to me. I've been there. You're out here mean girling for my females. Or for some of my males, y'all out here mean girling. I said it. You heard me. You know what I'm saying. You're bullying. You're attacking people with light, some without, just because you need to make yourself feel better. You need to fill up an already empty cup. So if you don't have anything light to fill it up with, anything nourishing, well, you're still going to try to fill it up, and that means negativity, the bottle. Whatever low vibrational situations you got, you're going to fill it up with that. Or you're going to numb it out. A couple pills. The bottle. getting sloshy every night, feeling yourself, letting the spirits take you over. That's what I call spirits. So that means you can step up out of your person and let something else come up on in there and act a fool for a little bit. Is that how you want to live your life? Every single day? At some point, you have to choose to live. At some point, you have to choose to live. Because whatever you're doing already is empty, and you know that. You know that it's not fulfilling. It don't feel good. You don't want to do whatever. You barely want to live. I'm not just speaking now. I'm not talking at you. I'm talking to you. I've been there. When taking another breath just feels excruciating, why not just get out of here? That is no way to live. Change it. Decide today to take the steps to be and do better. It's a daily journey. Every day you have to choose to want to be better. It's no different. Let me tell you. Misery is an addiction. Just like whatever drugs or alcohol or low vibrational situations, pain, hurt, it's all addiction. You're addicted to misery. You're addicted to low vibrations and mistreating yourself because you don't think that you can do better. You don't think you deserve better. You don't think you can have better. So why be better? You know who dictates that? You do. You do. Who's telling you you're not worth it? Who's telling you you don't deserve it? You are. Nobody else. And if somebody else is, they're low vibrational and they're sad and they want to keep you where they are. Sad and nowhere with nothing. That's not what you want. Make the choice today to decide, I want to love myself. I want to be happy. I want to find joy. I want to find fulfillment. That all comes with this journey. That all comes with this knowledge and understanding. And it doesn't happen overnight. I wish it did. Does it feel good? No, it hurts, y'all. It hurts. When you prune a bush, it hurts. You got to cut off leaves. You got to cut off stems. You got to cut stuff off of that. Them generational curses, you got to chop them off. But their limbs, they're there. But they're corroded. They have disease. They have gangrene. They have irreparable damage. So what happens? You got to cut it off at the sickness. Cut it off and start over. Does it hurt? Yes. But guess what? New life grows from that. And there's death in that. You could cut it off. There's death, right? But in death, there's life. It's that balance we talk about. There's new beginnings. There's new starts. So where you kill off the old, there's new coming in. Do not be afraid of the new. You may not know what it is. Okay. You're about to find out. But guess what you will find out? I don't know how to do that. It's not what I'm used to. But what you're used to ain't no good, right? What you're used to hasn't brought you anything good. So why not start over? Why not do something you've never done before? Why not do the opposite of what you've been doing? They said the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again on repeat and expecting a different result. How many of you are insane? Let's diagnose you today. And you want the cure? It's opposite day. Do the opposite of what you've been doing. Stop being afraid to be and do something different. Because what you're doing right now is not serving you. It's not helping you. It is time to decide to be better. The change starts with you. It starts with you, my dear. You are the one that ushers in that newness. Stop being scared. What are you scared of? Better? Are you scared to find out that that the whole time you've been doing things the wrong way and you've been wasting your life? Is that what you're scared to find out? Better yet, find out now than in another 10 years, in another decade, or on your deathbed when it's too late to go back. Start now. Start now. You feel that quickening in your heartbeat, or are you listening going, that's not me? Are you getting defensive? Hit dog will hollow. I like to say it. Are my words putting pressure on the situation? Are you feeling anxious or sad, or you just want to burst out in tears and cry? Are you getting angry? Am I aggravating your demons? I've come to find that if you're listening to somebody and you're still listening, you're irritated by me, you know this is for you. You know it's for you. My voice getting on your nerves. You're like, girl, just shut up. Stop telling this. Because you know it's for you, but you're not ready to receive it yet. And I learned that from myself, from listening to people and listening to things and being like, your voice is getting on my nerves. Can't you just stop playing? I had to stop, turn it off. Okay. That message clearly is for me, but I'm not ready to receive it, so I need to stop and recalibrate. Why am I not ready to receive it? Y'all need to be trying to figure out why you're so triggered by other people and by words and by things. You know, I had a way, because we get in our heads. For those of you, my Earth Soul family, let me get in the camera so you can see me. My Earth Soul family, if y'all are like me, well, that didn't work. You get in your head and you overthink, and if you keep all that in your head, all those thoughts in your head, that's where they'll stay. And you're not going to change or do anything different, because where are they? Locked in your head. You know how to ground yourself and ground your ideas and ground your thoughts and really understand them rather than harboring them and holding them all in? Get them out. How do you get them out? Write them down. Speak them out loud. Record yourself and look at it. I like to write them down. I feel like it really cements them in. It grinds them in. It gives me the time to write. And some of you guys aren't writers. Guess what? I know you text. Text it. Get a diary app and text it to yourself. Start writing yourself. Write to you in this journal. See what you're going to say about yourself. When no one else is looking, what you'll say to yourself. What you'll be honest about. Write to yourself. Let that truth come out. And once it comes out, it's out. You can read it. You can look at it. It's tangible. Your dreams and your visions and your goals, write it down. Text it out. Let it become reality for you. Because at that point, you can start manifesting it. We'll get into that. Maybe I'll get into that manifesting. But right now, we're just trying to make it concrete. We're trying to acknowledge these things. And a lot of y'all, us, because I've been there, and still being there in my journey, because I'm still journeying other things, we're not paying attention to it. We're choosing to ignore it. Glaringly in your face, choosing to ignore it. Because we don't feel like dealing with that right now. That will pile up and pile up. Listen, you're in the pile up right now, and you've got so many thoughts and so many things, and you just can't write them all down. All your anxieties, everything that's stressing you out, everything that's... Write it out. Text it out. Look at it. Look at them and see what's the most pertinent. What's the most important? What do I need to deal with first? Pick 5. Pick 5 of your list. 5 of them and put them down. And then put them in order 1 to 5. The most important. The number 1, the star that you can't get out of your head. The number 1 thing you want to work on first. Start with that. Put the other ones, put them to the side. Start with that. Let that be your goal. Now you can work on the other 4. The other 4 you can play with, you can mess with, you can work on here and there, but be focused, diligent on your number 1. You can do 2, 3, 4, 5, here and there. And then as soon as you're done with that number 1 task that's giving you pause, anxiety, that's your crutch, the thing you can't seem to move past, that you feel stuck, you can't move on to the next thing. Once you check number 1 off your list, move down to number 2. And it's okay if you want to take number 6 in that whole pile of stuff. Label everything out. Put them all in importance. I don't care if there's 100 items. Write them down from most important to least important. And always keep 5 in it. Just rotate them out. Rotate them out. Next one comes up. Number 2 is now number 1. Baby, before you know it, you have gotten through that list. But if we live from our headspace, it's not reality. It is not concrete. It's not in your face. And you know what you can do with it? You can lock it in the closet in the deep recesses of your mind and choose not to deal with it. And that's what you're doing. It's stressing you out. It's getting on your nerves. It's driving you crazy. It's hurting your heart, blah, blah, blah. But it's not reality. So you just keep throwing it in the closet until it sneaks back up and you got to drink a fifth. So it'll go back down. It'll go back away. And then it comes back up, starting back up, and you pop those pills. You numb out, and it goes away. Is that what you want to do? Medicate yourself? Placate yourself? I'm hearing cut yourself. We know. We've all been there. That should not be your life. Figuring ways to get out every day. Choose today to live. What do you want to live for? Are you tired of doing the same low vibrational things? Are you tired of not having goals or joy or happiness? Are you tired of feeling like somebody else is running you and that you're running a rat race for somebody else? Someone's taking advantage of you. Someone's taking away from you. You don't feel like you got nobody in your corner. What are you living for? You. When you get to the place when you realize that you're worth living for, baby. That's when your journey begins. That's when your path and your purpose. Because the first part of this journey is self-love. Loving yourself. Realizing that it's worth living for you. That you're worth living for. Remember, the change starts with you. Stand in your truth and live in authenticity. It's okay to be you. People will say it's not. You will be nervous and scared to be your true, authentic self. Why? Why? Somebody might not like me, so? There are people who don't like you for being the fake you. So you can say, oh, well, they don't like the real, that's not the real me, so it doesn't matter. Ew. Who wants to live like that? Let people love you or dislike you for who you really are, because then you're living in your truth. And then at that point, you don't care, because you're like, shoot, I like me. Can't nobody tell me about me, baby. Can't nobody tell me about me. And people have a lot of opinions, especially because I like myself. But guess what? They had opinions when I didn't either. And opinions are like buttholes. Everybody got one and they all stink. So keep yours closed and to yourself. I'm just saying. You know, we have to get to a place where we have to choose to live for us and not for other people's opinions and thoughts and talking. Because them same people who got all that lip service do not like themselves. I tell you, people who don't like themselves spend time talking about other people because they want to look in the mirror. So you worried about what somebody got to say about you, and it's somebody who don't even like themselves? Baby, I'm not concerned. You don't like you. So why am I worried about what you got to say? I'm not. Go heal. Go heal. Get out of my face. I need y'all to love yourselves, to decide to live today for you. One step at a time. Ain't nobody telling you to take the whole list and toss it out and be a brand new you. I'm a new butterfly today. This butterfly took time. I took time. You know the time it takes for a butterfly to be created. that caterpillar slides up into that cocoon and literally has to eat itself, has to liquefy. Do you think that feels good? To be wrapped up, liquefying, and eating yourself to become a butterfly? We always look at how beautiful. Look at those wings. Look how it flies. Look how it moves. It's so beautiful. It took a lot to become a beautiful butterfly. It took a lot. Eating yourself and liquefying. Y'all, that sounds painful. It is. I earned this, baby. I earned this. That evolution hurt. I still cry and mourn for the person that got ate up during that journey, because I loved her. Well, I thought I did. I wasn't loving her right. And that's where I was born. She wasn't loving her right. She wasn't taking care of her. She wasn't giving what she needed. And she was being abused by people in the world and circumstances and low vibration. She was being abused and taken advantage of and allowing it to happen. She was abusing herself, not loving herself, not taking care of herself, not growing, not healing, not moving. Ready to get up off of this godforsaken planet. Ready to take life, her life, in her own hands and get up out of here. And I had to say, I'm ready to live. I'm ready to live for me. And baby, the journey started. And although painful, liquefying, it was worth it. Oh, the peace that I have found. And do I get shaken and rattled and does stuff come for me all the time? That's what happens when you live in the light. The darkness gonna come for you, but guess what? You respond different. And baby, when it comes for you, it knows it's about to have a battle and it ain't gonna win, so it's wasting its time. Come through. Come on, because I'm ready for you. You're going to handle life so different. Responses are going to be different. Everything about you and your life will change. And at first you're just like, oh, you're lying. How do you say that? Let me tell you, I'm not lying. I'm telling you it changes. When you change, your life changes. The world changes. Everything around you changes. Because guess what? You be the change that you want to see in the world. It starts with you. All right, my Earth Soul family. I love you guys so much. Shout out to my 3 subscribers. I love you guys. Thank you for supporting me in this journey. Thank you for being the first 3 that took a chance on me. When somebody stands up and does something courageous and everybody's like, wow, what it took for them to stand up. But you know who the person is that's the most courageous is the second person that stood up, because they said, I'm going to follow this fool. I like what they're doing. They stood up and they look crazy. But I'm going to follow them. And that progresses to the next person. Once they see that build up, then other people are like, oh, wow, what are they doing? Stand up over there. Let's go do that. Let's go be a part of that. So right now, I'm going to give a shout out for you 3. And I'm going to figure out who y'all are at some point in this. At some point, I'm going to figure out who y'all are. Thank you for being courageous enough to stand up. I love you guys. My Earth Soul family. Y'all know I didn't want to do this. Say it about whatever all the time. But just to find like-minded individuals or people who are looking for more and are finding that they like my voice and my journey and what I have to give. Let me get off this because I feel like I'm getting emotional and I don't want to do that on this camera. Yep, growth, blah, blah, we will. But right now, absolutely not. Y'all not about to have me 6 videos and crying on the camera. What we're not doing is that. All right, my Earth Soul family. I love you guys so much. I cherish you. Those of you who haven't jumped in to my Earth Soul family Throat chakras. They're trying to mess with me. Speak out. Do it. Somebody that was for. Throat chakras. Some of y'all scared to speak up. Do it. Speak out. Do it. I'm doing it. And I didn't want to. But I'm doing it. Because somebody needs to hear it. Somebody needs to know this journey. Someone needs to know how to traverse this path. And I had to go through it. Let me give you the blueprint, baby. Because there was a lot of things that I wish somebody had gave me a user manual. Please give me a user manual. I'm just screwing things in to places and banging holes in the wood and trying to create something. I don't even know what I'm making, and I'm trying to do it. Well, I'm gonna help some of y'all because I wish that it was done for me. Be the change that you want to see. But guys, as y'all see, it's getting dark. I sat here and talked to you guys. It's been 30 minutes. I got to get off this camera and get home to my La Familia. But I love you guys. I gave y'all the first part, my family. Now I got to give my Earth family. I created my time and my energy. So I love you so much. I'm so grateful for you guys. Thank you for being a part of my journey. Have a good night. I love you guys.